Hey, how's it going? This is JC from King of the Coop. I'm here with my wife
Angela.
and my son,
Christopher.
and we're here talking about stuff that's happening right now in the world, especially here in our area. And if you haven't seen my YouTube channel, my YouTube channel is called King of the Coop, and you go subscribe and follow me, and ring the bell and share with your friends. And you can also follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. Look me up. And well, let's get things rolling here. And we're talking here about the coronavirus and the things that's happening here in our area. So every time I wake up in the morning, I see the sun, sunny, it's nice, and then I get on my truck, I drive to work, and then I realize that everything is dead. There's not many cars, very few cars. People going to work, and then I realize that everybody's inside their house in quarantine. So to me, it's like a movie.
An
Until
awkward day.
an awkward day at work also, because it's so quiet. There's people missing, and it's dead. Dead in the mornings. And what about you?
I think it's very very awkward seeing like everything closed and I don't know. I mean, there's just it's very weird, very very weird. Nobody in the streets. It's just very awkward.
Well, like this morning, our daughter Charlotte wanted to go get Cheetos or chips at the store, and there was a line outside. Like that was so weird for me. That she had to be outside, like wait in the line until one person comes out, the next person goes in.
Because they're only letting 10
Ta-
people at a time,
At a time
inside the stores.
Yeah, most of the stores are doing that. So I called you and I told you, hey, we're here, stuck in the line.
Yes.
So,
And I suggested that it was faster just to go to
a gas
a
station.
gas station. Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to a gas station and in and out, boom, that's it. So that's our go-to from now on. Gas station for munchies.
Yeah. And very awkward. Everybody just either doctor visits or back at home. If we go to the store, it's just for essential stuff, and that's about it.
Yeah. And we actually we're doing good. We haven't been buying like a lot of stuff. We have very essential stuff. Eggs, pues if you see my channel, I got chickens. That's my hobby here. I also got quail for meat also, and
We already had plenty of everything. Toilet paper because we we normally shop at Costco, so we always buy the bulks of everything. So we were pretty much already set. We always buy a lot of water because we go through a lot of water fairly quickly, but this time we slowed down just for the sake of not having to go as much to Costco for the same reasons that everybody's taking like all the water they can take. When you really don't have to take water bottles, they have the windmills and other.
yeah, I have a 5 gallon igloo. So this weekend I have gone and got water at the
Windmill.
windmill and brought it back. That's what we've been drinking. The bottled waters that we have are there for our last resort. Like if we can't go out at all. So
Or if you take it to work and have just that one bottle with you or whatever, carry one with you. I usually carry one with me at all times, so yeah, that's about
and
the only thing
you see
we're
me
using.
in my truck. I got like 2 bottled waters all the time,
Yeah.
just in case something I'm
How
somewhere.
many do you usually take, Chris?
I usually take one at work, just the same reason, just in case if I get thirsty or whatever. And if there's no water, I always have that one water bottle with me.
That's good.
Well, yeah, but so I have the chickens, and I'm glad we have those chickens because they're laying eggs right now. So
That's a good thing.
the thing is that I don't have to feed them all the time because they're self-sustained. If I forget to feed them, I can let them out and they feed themselves with whatever bugs, whatever grit they find in the ground, the green grass, self-sustained. That and goats, and those are the main sustained animals that I can think of. That if you have them, those are the ones that take care of themselves mainly.
Yeah.
So, and
Our freezer and our refrigerator have always been, thank God, filled with food. So we didn't really have to rush to the stores and get stuff. And our cabinets are always full mainly. I always keep them pretty stocked for the most part. Um,
We like to keep backups for our backups.
backup.
Yes.
I always think a backup for a backup. That's what they tell us at work.
Yeah, that's what we usually do here at home for food and anything that you can think of. Um, but as far as those coronaviruses, a lot of people have been taking it very lightly. They're not staying at home like they should be, and not taking it seriously. I think they should take it seriously so that way we won't spread it as much. I don't know how much you've seen, Chris, at your job. My son's working at a clinic, and he's
I work for the lab, so I'm a lab tech. And it's been really weird and hectic at work. Our clinic right now is sort of split in half. All the sick people, we actually have to go to their cars. They call us through phone. We go to their cars. We also have to be suited up with the gloves and masks, gowns. And just so we don't have to get everyone else sick when they come inside. So if they come in for just to fill up their medications, or if they come in just for MVA accidents, they could come in as a regular patient. It's only when they have symptoms like flu symptoms, like if they have a cough or a fever, then they have to wait outside and they have to call us, and we'll go down to them.
And when people go to the clinic and they want to get checked right away, what's their facial expression that they think they have the virus?
Well, of course, they're shocked and scared. But when we test in our clinic, when we test for a regular flu or cold, we also at the same time test for the COVID. So we won't have to so they won't have to come out again. We sort of just do them all at once, just to be in the
so
safe side.
they actually call you first. They have to call you before they even get off.
Yes, we've been announcing it. Sometimes we do several ads on newspapers or something, and we advertise. If you're gonna come by, call us in the front desk, and we tell them our number. We also have signs on outside of our doors. If you have cough or fever, any respiratory problems, to go back in your cars and call the front desk, and we'll come down to you.
Well, that's good. I mean, they might not have the virus, but even a simple flu can get an elderly very, very sick, I think. Because they're elderly people and they usually have respiratory problems, and they cannot afford to get sick because it's very hard for them to overcome this sickness.
Well, for me at this time, I take B12 and I take those emergency vitamin C's because I don't want to get sick, and it's been a while that I haven't gotten sick, so that's what I do. And you're taking the B12s also?
Yeah,
Chris?
I'm also taking the vitamin B12s, and even then, I'll take the emergency vitamin C, just to be on the safe side. But just like every other diseases or anything, it's very important to wash your hands, and when you're coughing, cough on your elbow, and do the extra stuff. And just like and you're right about the elderly, about how easily they could get the virus. It's because like a virus, it spreads very easily, just like the flu and cold, and that's the main concern right now that we're having. Also, we don't know like if you do have the virus, if it's gonna change, mutate, and get worse or get better, and so that's why.
Okay, tell me one thing. If they have the flu, could that be interpret for the virus itself, or if they have the virus, could they mistaken it for the flu, or is it two different tests?
Well, right now it just happened this week. That's a good question. We should do two separate tests. Basically it's like an all-in-one test, and it's very specific. It's a good test. It won't change. It's through a nasal, kind of like the flu test. You stick a little swab on your nose, and we also do a throat. And we do that just in case if we don't detect it in the nasal, which is through your nose, we'll definitely get it in your throat.
And that's for the flu or the coronavirus.
It's for both.
Both.
Yep.
So they get tested. I mean, the test is almost alike, right?
Yeah. They have like the machine could detect with the same swab what they have, either like a flu or cold or the virus.
What if they just take out blood work? Can you detect it like that?
Blood work, as far as I know, no. It has to be through the swabs.
Swabs.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Anything else you want to add, Chris?
Kind of like how I said earlier, keep good hygiene. The reason why, kind of like we're in quarantine right now is because basically how it's a virus, so it spreads very easily. But yeah, just wash your hands. If you sneeze, cover your mouth with your elbow or a napkin or something. Throw that napkin away. Germix, if you have some, that would be good. But it's better to wash your hands fully for like 2 minutes. I think it was 2 minutes. Just sing like Happy Birthday twice, and when you finish with that second song, you'll be done washing hands.
Awesome.
That's good. We had sanitizers from
a long time ago.
I don't know when, but
I always had the habit of every time I went to the store, I bought hand sanitizers and off for mosquitoes and
soap.
The Dawn. I'm always buying. Every time I would walk in, that's a habit that I would get, that I always bought hand sanitizer. So we had plenty to go around here at home, thank God. Which is a good habit for all of y'all to pick up nowadays. Always pick up hand sanitizer.
Wipes.
Wipes. I would always buy wipes also, and I've always had a backup for that. There's one in every truck that we own. There's one in every backpack that my kids have. They always have a hand sanitizer hanging off their backpacks. My purse, my daughter's purse and her backpack. My husband's truck always had extras.
I have sanitizer. I have one that I carry.
We even carry an extra toilet paper roll in our truck.
Never leave without it.
Yeah, always.
Never.
I guess because we were so used to we always did parks all the time, and we were always going to parks and stuff like that ever since the kids were small, my son and my daughter. So we always would carry toilet paper, hand sanitizers, wipes, and water. Yeah. Always. And our folding chairs.
Folding chairs, I can't live without those.
So, that's a good, I guess a good thing that we've always carried and kept up with that. Like I said, off sanitizers and wipes, all of that stuff is always
now we have to use. It's a must. We have to use them now. Well, guys, that's it for the Coop Talk, and we'll see you next time in another Coop Talk. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can visit some of my YouTube channels that I've been putting out there. And that's it for us. And see you next time. And
Take care. Be
be
safe.
safe, and don't text and drive.
Keep your hygiene up.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.